Good morning, guys. Good morning. I am Shonda and I inspire nations to grow. So, for those of you who always turn it on, because I just absolutely love you guys. And for those of you who may be new today, I want to welcome you to the Sing Life community because we are a group of creators here. Well, before we get started, I want to encourage everyone to go ahead and click the subscribe button and the bell notification so that we can stay connected and so that the algorithm in YouTube can always remind you when I upload new videos, but most importantly, to grow this community and raise the level of vibrational frequency on the planet. Well, I wanted to tap in to talk with you guys on this Fine Tune Tuesday to remind you that when your record keeps skipping, it's time for you to move the needle. A lot of you are living in the same residual thought pattern. A lot of you are living the same experience over and over. Your environment is consistently reflecting a narrative of the same old thing, just a different time, but the same old thing, just a different time. And I am here to remind you today on this Fine Tune Tuesday that it's time for you to pick up the needle and move it. I remember when I was a kid, my mom and we would always listen to records, and it would have like the main version, it would have like an instrumental version, and it would have like a background version, and then just the original version. And I just remember just singing songs, and it was one particular album that I absolutely loved, and I just played it so much that I don't know if the record got scratched or what, but it started skipping. And I would get, to that favorite part of that song, and then it would skip. And then I would get to that favorite part again, and it would just skip again. So I finally had to take the initiative to go over to the record player, pick up the needle, and move it just a little bit. See, a lot of you have been living the same lifestyle, the same narrative for years. And you get right at a breakthrough, and then your mind just gets to skipping. And then you live that same narrative. You make a decision again, and then you get to your breakthrough, and then your mind just skipping. Your mind is skipping because it does not want to go to the next level. And a lot of you are in a pattern of a broken record. You build up so much momentum, you build up so much courage, you put in so much work, and then after a while your mind just skips and it pulls you right back on the bottom, and then you kind of work your way back up to the top again. I'm here to remind you today on this Fine Tune Tuesday that it's time for you to trip out your mind by picking up the needle and moving it to the next level. Aren't you tired of just living your life on a residual pattern of yesterday's news? Even in our lives, we get tired of looking at the same TV shows, and you're living the same TV show year after year, moment by moment, all the time. Every time you get to a point to where you're getting ready to get an ultimate release, your mind would give you that skip on that needle, and you just keep going and going in the same circle. So I'm here to remind you today that it's time for you to pick up the needle and move to the next level, because your dreams, your visions, and everything that you want to accomplish in your life is on the other side of that skip. So it's time for you to stop skipping back to the original pattern of your life, skipping back to old habits, skipping back to toxic relationships, skipping back to people with low mindsets, skipping back to drama, skipping back to poverty, skipping back to limitations. And it's time for you to make a decision today that you're going to stop skipping backwards whenever it's time for you to get a breakthrough. And you're going to pick up the needle of limitations off of your life and go ahead and step over the skip and move forward. So as you go about your day today on this Fine Tune Tuesday, I want you to think about an area in your life where the needle just keeps skipping. I know that it's a delicate area for some of you, but aren't you tired of living your life on a skip? Repeat. So as you go about your day today, think about where you need to just pick the needle up and move it so that you can get your breakthrough I love you guys. Into the next video. Peace. Bye now.